Welcome to Direct Headlines. I'm Dennis Wu. Thank you for joining us. In today's headlines, Tzu Chi volunteers in North and South America celebrate the new year by bringing happiness and love to those in need. And in today's People's Feature, we take a look at a couple who work and volunteer together, being each other's best partner. 2009 has ended. To welcome the new year, Tzu Chi volunteers in North America and South America brought love and happiness to the needy. In a moment, we will go to North America to see what the volunteers have been up to in Canada and the United States. But for now, let's head over to Argentina in the Southern Hemisphere, where the weather was warm and sunny in Buenos Aires, as the volunteers deliver fresh baked bread to two groups of needy people. Knead a lump of bread dough thoroughly, let it rise, then pop into an oven, and a short half hour later, out comes fresh hot bread. Argentina's Tzu Chi volunteers deliver the fresh bread to a caring home for the mentally challenged. Residents, young and old, reciprocate the only way they know how, by clapping their hands enthusiastically. Director Elena is in tears, touched by Tzu Chi's persistent visits. Next, the volunteers arrive at a factory where some of these mentally challenged are employed. Several workers help to unload the truck. The visiting volunteers are once again welcomed like family. Relief distributions in Argentina are always full of smiles and laughter, as these forgotten members of society revel in the love they receive. Leaving the warm Buenos Aires, we head over to North America, where much of the region has been battered by cold weather. In Canada, local volunteers prepared meals for the homeless in Mississauga and gave them blessing cards with Jinsi aphorisms. Meanwhile, in the United States, a similar event was held in Dayton in Northern California. And in Texas, the volunteers made authentic Chinese buns for ethnic Chinese seniors in a nursing home. Mixing and kneading, making sure each piece is the same size and weight. Tzu Chi volunteers in Houston are making the Chinese buns called mantou to help welcome the new year with the Asian residents of a senior home. In Dayton, California, Tzu Chi volunteers celebrated the new year by cooking for the homeless. The volunteers also prepare winter clothing to give away. Dividing into teams, they quickly ready the morning event. There was also live music performance and table service. 260 homeless people enjoyed their brunch. Each also received a new Tzu Chi blanket, plus an assortment of winter clothes they chose themselves. In Ontario, Canada, Tzu Chi volunteers from Mississauga also held a similar event. The volunteers also handed out blessing cards of Jinsi aphorisms, so the homeless could apply the wisdom over the new year. Ran Li Jiao is an Indonesian bride married to a handicapped man in Taiwan's Taichung County. Her travel documents were swindled from her 8 years ago. Unable to apply for permanent residence, she became an illegal alien here in Taiwan. Tzu Chi volunteers in Taiwan and Indonesia came together to help her get a new set of travel documents. Now, Ran Li Jiao is in Indonesia with her parents and hopefully will return to her husband and 3 children soon. Returning home to Indonesia 11 years after she left, Ran Li Jiao is welcomed by unfamiliar people in a familiar uniform, Jakarta's Tzu Chi volunteers. The volunteers picked her up and helped her settle for the night in the capital's Da'ai village. 39-year-old Ran Li Jiao married a handicapped Taiwanese man in Wuqi 12 years ago, but lost her travel documents 4 years later. The low-income family with 3 children did not know how, nor could afford to file for new applications for her. She became an illegal alien. Taichung Tzu Chi volunteers came to her aid and helped her return home to ready a new set of applications. Ran Li Jiao stayed in Jakarta for only 1 night, as her family is on the island of Borneo in Pontianak, West Kalimantan. She has not fulfilled her filial duties since marriage. The trip really would not have been possible without Tzu Chi's aid. Earlier, Ran Lijiao's family was informed of her arrival. Her parents are overjoyed to see their beloved daughter again.
I'm very grateful for the Tzu sisters' help. They've been helping me since I was in Taiwan, getting me a temporary passport in Taipei. Their love is genuine. I want to help others too in the future.
The volunteers are overjoyed for Ran Lijiao, but at the same time also shed tears over her plight. From the bottom of their hearts, they hope things will get better for her soon.